Hello, Kilters. This is JT again with the second episode of Fireside, Dram with JT for Versata Kilts. I am joined today by Sydney Rubino, who many of you have interacted with, even if you don't realize it. She's our social media manager, and you'll probably recognize her because she's also one of our more recent and prolific models. As before, we are doing the Flaviar Whiskey Academy. This is going to be lesson 2, or sorry, this is still lesson 1, but this is whiskey 2. Oh, last time we did the Rossville rye, and today we are doing the St. George Baller American Single Malt Whiskey. An American single malt on its way to becoming a modern classic. This sample is a true representation of the style, enhanced with a Japanese twist.
I love that.
Enhanced with a Japanese twist. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but Japan does have its own whiskey industry. What they did was they literally sent their chemists to Scotland and had them take absolutely copious notes of the process. And they came back to Japan and they said, all right, we're going to figure out how to make scotch. And they did a damn good job of it. First, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself, Sid?
Oh my gosh, a little bit?
Just a little bit. Give them a taste.
All right.
That's what we're doing. We're doing tastes.
We are doing tastes. Hello, a taste of who I am as a person. I am a model. I'm an actor. I also, of course, do social media for kilt companies. Only this one.
Damn right.
Otherwise would be a real big conflict of interest. And other than that, I'm a huge nerd. I love tabletop role-playing games, and I do play in quite a few of those. What else is a tape? I have insanely long hair. That's a thing that I have. No!
What did you do?
I dropped the mic.
You dropped the mic. Well, you're going to have to go get it.
I know. It ate, my hair ate the microphone.
Oh.
My hair ate it. Thank you, Bethan. You're an angel. I should have known better. I got really excited.
For me to do than you have to get down. And
no, you're truly an amazing human, and I appreciate you. We did it. We're here.
So that's it.
That's
me. So today, like I said, we are tasting a American single malt, which is not a normal thing. It's not something that I've encountered much, and I don't actually know much about its construction. Were you able to find anything on it?
I did. It is American made, but Japanese whiskey inspired. It has a crisp malt, delicate maple charcoal smoke, and tropical sherry-like notes imparted by house-made umeshu finishing casks.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Give that a sniff.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad I got this one. No offense, Mikey.
None taken.
I'm sure the last one was also awesome. Good thing you didn't steal this one.
Almost did. Now, don't you dare.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Should I wait to sniff it with you?
You can take the initiative. That's fine.
Is this one right?
So it sounds like the Japanese inspired is not actually going to be the rice, but instead the cask that it was aged in, which is a massive part of any whiskey. Not just the time, but even how the barrel was made, if the barrel was used for something else beforehand. Some whiskeys are aged in wine barrels. Jack Daniel's famously is is virgin oak that has been charred. That's where their signature flavor comes from. So this is actually a style I'm not particularly familiar with. Like I said, I'm not the American single malt is a single malt is usually referred to as almost uniformly a Scotch thing. So I'm very interested to see where they come from. Gotcha.
So yeah, it is 100% American barley.
Oh. Oh, that's got a kick to it. And such, wow, the smoke on the end of that.
I love that so much.
Holy crap.
Can I get a bottle of this, or was this made specifically for this?
No, it is available. It's about $50.
Worth it.
Holy crap, that is
For
worth-
700.
that is such a distinct flavor.
I don't even know how to describe it. It kind
So
of like a
the nose
cherry.
is very peaty. It's definitely a very smoky nose, but you don't get that on the tongue, on the front of the palate.
I feel like it's like the cherry Coke of whiskey.
I'm
That-
sorry, what? The cherry Coke
Yes.
of whiskey.
Yes.
Interesting.
I like it.
It's so the barrel that it was aged in is all I can attribute this to, but the middle of it almost disappears. It evaporates, and then it comes rushing back. You almost feel like it's going to just go away. And then, oh no, that's just that little part of the flavor that you can't sense because it's all still there. Holy crap.
I'm a big fan. I feel like I get hit with immediately like cherry vanilla notes, and
Yep.
then the smoke at the very tail end is really nice.
Yeah, it's weird because you get the smoke on the nose, but then it's at the very end, and it's not like I still have the cherry as I'm getting the smoke,
Yeah.
and it very much is cherry's Jubilee.
Ooh, I like that description.
Yeah.
That's a great description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did find a little bit more about their process on the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The whiskey is aged in used bourbon casks and French oak wine casks, filtered through maple charcoal, and then finished in the cask that held house-made meshu.
Oh, okay. So they're aging in wine barrels, and then they're finishing in a Japanese aged liquor. Wow. Okay. That's where you're getting that cherry. Can you find the maple in it?
I will do my best. Does that mean I have to take another sip? Crazy.
Okay. Yeah. So that is the missing middle, and I don't mean to say it's absent. It's just it dips out of reality. It really feels like it's just leaves this dimension for a second and then comes back, and that has got to be the finishing cask. That's amazing. All right,
Really good.
I'm very interested to actually read the actual lesson on this, because that is a flavor profile that I am just not familiar with, and I might have to eventually acquire a bottle of this just so I can sip it on a more regular basis.
It's really good. And it's the same thing with wine too, I used to work at a winery, actually. I also used to work at a champagne and wine bar, and I was studying to learn lots and lots of things about wine before I moved out here from the East Coast. And wine vastly changes based on what kind of barrel you have it in. I mean, an oaky Chardonnay versus a steel barrel Chardonnay, insane difference. It really is crazy the kind of vessel you put it in to age it.
Open that
Ooh,
up. We totally missed that. But
I forgot.
Open that up. Swirl it around a little bit.
I don't.
It should be enough. It just give it a couple of twirls, just so you know it's. I found the middle.
Yeah, you're right. There's the maple right there. Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Awesome.
I've done a lot of these. Like I said last episode, I've probably done 90, 100 episodes of these. I'm very rarely surprised by a whiskey, and that was definitely this one. So I put that out there again. Maybe Mike, you can put a Chiron on here. St. George Baller American Single Malt whiskey.
I like it.
Maybe we'll get him a little picture of it or something that he can put up in the episode. We used to do that. We used to do that when I had all the time in the world. I would just sit there and put little graphics up in my videos. I don't do that much anymore. But thank you all for joining us yet again. We will put these up as often as we can. I've got another, I think, 9 or 12 whiskeys in this series, and then like I said, I've already ordered an advent calendar that should get here. Well, they call it an advent calendar. It is 24 whiskeys to try. It's great.
Yeah.
I think I did all whiskeys this year. Because we did it as often as we did, we started going with gins or rums, or sometimes it was just alcohol from around the world, which was fun. We got some odd tequilas. I'm not a tequila drinker, but there were some really good ones in there. One of the things that's nice about the advent calendars is the ones that get closer and closer to the end tend to get better and better. With that, thank you very much for joining us today, Sid. Like I said, if you've ever interacted with somebody on social media, there's a good chance it was Sid. Most of the time, it was either her or I. Most of the time, if it was somebody else, we've got a security breach, and we should probably deal with that.
I'm on it.
Did you have anything that you wanted to promote or push?
Great question. Depending on when this comes out, I mean, I'm in a few tabletop games. Check out Dice Times for the Red Dead Redemption tabletop game that we're playing. I'm also on a Call of Cthulhu game on the Dungeon Run. I'm everywhere. So if you like nerd things and modeling and actors, follow me.
We'll put your information on the screen. Yes.
Thanks, Mikey.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you at some point in the future. Ciao.